It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Y'all already know it's the Vib3z Podcast. I am your girl, E. Grady the baby. Here to say happy Thursday and welcome back. And over to my right, we got who?
Oh, you want far
You
right?
already know.
Oh, well, let me see which one I want to use today. You got your favorite Leo, a.k.a. Two Devil King. You can finish my other one. You know
A.K.A. Mr. Dem Sugar.
You already know.
The light skin keep sweat. A.K.A. Give him light skin face.
You know, my eyebrows always fleeting. And we got a special guest today, boss lady. You should have heard of her. Go ahead and tell these people who you are.
Yes. What's up, y'all? I am Keyshawn, aka Miss Konfident Kreations and Events.
Okay.
So I am from Baltimore, and I am an event planner. I also just recently opened up a new venue space. I have a Kofident brand merchandise line, and yes, I'm just here vibing with y'all.
Yes.
So tell us how you even got started in this, because now I'm curious. Because I know a lot of people that got event spaces, and they be real janky. But from yours,
Who saw the pictures?
yeah, from you doing something. You got keys to trucks and stuff. So.
Yes.
Listen, blessings on 2021.
Thank you. That blessing definitely just dropped this weekend. So I actually got started in event planning from just making stuff. Like I do a lot of DIYs. So I would make centerpieces and things like that just for the house. And I actually made like some centerpieces for a wedding before. Oh, wow. And from people seeing those centerpieces, they like, oh, you good at this. You should start, decorating and charging people. So basically I was doing it for free for a few years. And then one year, I gave my girlfriend a surprise 30th birthday party, and it just came out magnificent. It was like Hollywood theme. We had the red carpet. I had her name on the banner and all that stuff.
So you do this for a long time, not a short time.
Yeah, for a while. So after that, I'm like, I might actually really do be good at event planning. So I started. I'm like, let me just start off small, see what I can do. And I started doing, small events and things like that. Right. And then I got into the balloon world from my nephew's baby shower. I was assisting my brother's girlfriend cousin. She actually was doing the decor for their baby shower, but she was like, can you help me blow up these balloons real quick? So I started on the balloons. And then that just took off with me learning on my own how to do balloons. So a lot of people love me for my balloon work.
Yes, God. Who are you?
Yes, God. Yeah, so it's just been a lot. Yeah. Okay. So, Erin, she's actually one of my longtime customers, one of my favorite customers. We actually met on Instagram. It's so crazy. So I started my business in 2018. So that same exact year, I met Erin. She was doing her thing with the cupcakes.
Early.
Yes, and she actually hired me.
That's when I was trapping out the band off.
That's right.
Listen.
You was a whole DJ at my baby party, I remember.
Yes, and look, that's another jack of all trades right there. When she told me she did the MCing and then the cupcakes, I'm like, you whipping in the kitchen, ain't you?
Listen, it feels good to shut down your own store.
I know that's
be able to do other jobs. Okay?
Yes, that's so true. But yeah, so she was one of my long-term clients. I actually just did balloons for her grand opening of the cupcake shop.
I seen those balloons.
Yes, so yeah,
they still be like, I knew it was open because your balloons was out here. Come on in. Thank you, Keyshawn.
Yeah, and that was the motive. For real, you gotta make sure you draw that traffic in.
So believe it or not, I didn't know you started in 2018. Your work was like something that looked like you've been doing it for years.
And a lot of people
they don't peep the hat. So this hat looked like you do work for years. You don't understand the style she walked in here with. Like, oh, I do that. My bad.
I had to access and they forget ugly. You sure you wanted to come on here like this? Where's the jeans?
Yes, but overall everything has been amazing, and I'm just so blessed and grateful for where my business is going. It's actually going quicker than I could imagine, especially with getting the venue space. That was like a 5-year goal for me, and that happened I started looking, and it happened in 6 months time, right in the middle of a pandemic. So I just always feel like whatever you want to do, you can do it. Ain't nobody stopping you but yourself. So.
But I got one question for you. So your 5-year goal started earlier than you expected.
Way earlier.
So how do you motivate people who have a 5-year goal? And 5 years is a long time.
It is.
So when problems after problems, how do you keep
think
going?
about it, but when you look back, you be like, dang.
Yeah, time.
Yeah, once you get there.
Yeah. Time definitely be flying, but I would just say, just stay consistent. That's my number one thing. Like, consistency is key. Like, even at times when my business is going slower than usual, or because we all have downtime. And I would just, focus on other things in that downtime. Like, how can I get better? What else can I do? I'm always looking for another stream of income. And then I guess for me it was easy because I've always been like a social person. I actually, like, years ago, me and a few of my friends, we used to do party promotions.
Okay. Yeah, you was on the flyer down Oxygen.
Yeah, I probably was. On Lux or Velvet Road, probably all of them. So yeah, I was heavy into party promotion, and I would just be on the promotion side, not necessarily decorating or anything like that. But it go hand in hand with my business because I know how to promote and I know how to get people out and get people together. So it works out for me.
They always looking for a deal.
Yep. So whenever I don't have nothing going on, I focus on what can I do next? What can I do next? Like, I'm just always in my goals journey.
Is it hard for you being a woman in this industry to do what you're doing, or you feel like that's your benefit, being a woman, and the connection you can make easier?
That's a good question. I would say a little bit of both. So honestly, me, I'm just always like tunnel vision, right? Like, I never focus on like some of the other stuff other people focus on, and I guess that's probably why I'm very successful. I never look to see like, oh, what's going on with this person, or what's going on with that person, and I just, whatever challenges I face, I just get through them, and I don't, focus on like, is this going to be hard, or if that's going to be hard. So lately, I don't know, us black queens, we just been popping. Like, everybody just,
it's real female oriented.
Yeah, we just been popping lately. So I'm like, I'm jumping on that wagon, and I'm going to get how far, I'm going to get as far as I can get right now while we popping. But as far as, the struggle coming sometimes, we don't have a lot of support, like, to get capital. So a lot of my struggles came from me not being able to, I can't just go walk in the bank and get a loan. They're not doing that.
Girl, you
for women in general, and just
don't end up in the feds listening to you.
Listen.
You will be in the feds by tonight.
I ain't dealing with that PPP.
Thousands up the street.
I ain't worth for that PPP. Is not, listen, I got what I said.
That paper come with restraint. Okay?
Listen, I did get my little cut, what I deserve. But I ain't doing them little extra numbers or none of that.
Don't put an extra zero on the end of that. No, sir.
So you know how to silence the noise around you.
Correct.
It seems like you are like a chameleon in the game. Like, I came in, I'm ready, and I can fit in wherever I get in. So what's next for Keyshawn though? What's next for Kofident?
Ooh. My mind is always racing. I always got something going on.
I mean, you busted 5 years out in 2 months. I'll be racing too.
I know, right? So I think,
teach me the game goes.
Not ghosts.
Not ghosts. So what's next for me? I started a blog a few years ago. And my blog, I really want to tap back into that. Like, I really think, because I've always been like, good with writing. And I started my blog. It's called My Look in the Mirror, and it's just about like self-reflection and self-transparency, being transparent. That's another thing about me. Like, I love to, if you follow my page, Konfident Kreations, you'll see that I always include like some type of motivational message, or just something to inspire other people throughout my page. So that was my purpose for starting that blog. So I really think I want to tap back into writing. Another thing, I didn't really share this with many people. I actually want a podcast.
Come on!
Yes.
Okay, and we got the studio.
So I really, and that's actually like another 5-year goal. So I don't know if
girl, please, you can run this studio right here.
Yeah, so I'm actually, So I know, Ern, you might know, because you always follow my page and what I'm doing. I do the women's brunch every year. So I just recently had that women's brunch, and this it's called the Motivational Mixer. This was our 3rd annual one back in March. And with that, I always, just want to provide a platform for other black-owned businesses. So I'll have vendors there. I'll always have like a panel discussion to have people just answer different questions that I come up with. And each year I do like a theme. So last year it was finding your purpose. this year was You Glow Girl. So I think I want to just kind of run with that whole You Glow Girl message because
I like
people
that
loved
one.
it.
Hashtag.
Yeah,
I like
but
that
you
one.
know
People
what?
loved it.
I think you're not only creative with your hands, but creative with your vision as well. And I think a podcast, a blog, everything that you are talking about, that you are envisioning, I think you will succeed. And not only because of your already pattern and background that you have, but the fact that you're using your blessing to bless others is remarkable. So
Thank you.
yes, that motivational brunch, I'd be mad because I'm always missing it because I'm out of town. But
I'm gonna be there next year.
listen,
Gentlemen, please take your ladies to the Glow Girl brunch.
I mean, but I want you, I encourage and I support you 100%, and I want you just to continue to grow and glow
Thank you.
and push
Yes.
because you don't understand how much you motivate me. Like I said, I've been on your page, girl. I ain't even know you. Like, yes, sis, get
Yes,
it.
you
That is
definitely
gorgeous. I gotta book you. Like,
Yes.
so
And the support has been amazing, so I thank you for that.
I've learned that you never know who's watching.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep,
so,
that's something I learned too in business.
girl, this lady came to my store and said, yeah, I see you on Instagram. I was like, what, the commercial? She said, girl, you don't understand. Like, you be doing it for the big girls.
Tell
So
them.
watch out for the big girls.
Her commercials, if y'all haven't
They
seen,
are hilarious. I love them.
listen, you know it's her.
Now, just to
You gonna get a smooth, hey y'all.
Hey, y'all. You know I went to North Carolina every summer. I got that southern twang a little bit.
Yes.
But yeah, so I want you just to continue to push, even when, like you said, those down times, even when you feel like nobody's watching. Understand that even if it's little old me watching, I was like, yeah, she did it. All right, Jesus, you did it for her.
Yes, and he'll do it for you too.
So, what about the business that you love about, and what is it that you hate about the business? Especially even now, with you having the venue space, and I know trials and tribulations come with that as well.
I'm just listening today.
Soak it up.
What I love about my business is I love that I finally found my passion and my purpose. So those are two things that definitely keep me motivated and keep me going. I just love what I do, and it's very important to love what you do because that's what will make you happy. So, and I love working with my hands and things like that. So just being in a position to just be creative and be able to share my creations with everybody, I love that. Something I hate about business is people not appreciating your work and your quality, and and I don't get that often. Like I don't know, for some reason I have like the best clients. I can
No,
say
it's
like
not for some reason. After you in your purpose.
like 90% of my
purpose.
clients be cool, but I get the little ones that don't really appreciate good quality, and they like, whoa, why does this cost that? And why that cost that? Because you
Don't dumb down your
understand
quality, man.
behind these things, how hard we working. Back to that motivational mixer event. Me, my girlfriend, my daughter, we was up decorating that event till 5 o'clock in the morning.
They don't see
we
behind the
started
scenes.
1 o'clock in the morning. It was up to 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I had to go. I have to do this a lot because a lot of my family and friends and people, associates book me, and most of the times I have to be the worker and the guest. So you might see me running around setting up, and then I'm going right into the bathroom or my car and changing my clothes to go and attend the event as well. So that's a lot.
Gotta get it.
That's a lot. So I think with like pricing and stuff like that, if you know your worth and if you do have those supporters who support you no matter what price you say, then that's who it was your client.
Was that hard for you to not give the black woman discount when you first started off?
It was definitely hard because I was the person that never liked to say no. And me, the thing about me is if I deal with you like that, I'm gonna look out for you either way. So I don't like people personally asking me for a discount or a handout. If I deal with you like that, I'm gonna
do it off the strength of me.
I'm gonna do it off the strength of me, but don't come asking, oh no discount, no.
No. Especially don't be a random, no. Jamal.
Or the baby mother, cousin, best friend, sister.
Yes.
I do know her. I know her. She would look out for us.
Right.
I got a question for you because you was just telling how you was up with the ground with your girl and your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question that was proposed to me in my DM for you.
Oh, really?
So the question was, would you rather have someone that's broke and faithful or rich and unfaithful? If you had to choose.
100% broke and faithful.
Broke and faithful?
Yes, I would take faithfulness over.
Well, you can't be just switching it up, man. He was broke and unfaithful.
Wait a minute, say that again. Hold up. You said broke and unfaithful.
I'm going to say it again.
I missed that. I thought you said broke and faithful and rich and unfaithful.
No, broke and faithful or rich and unfaithful?
Right, that's what.
Yeah, what you talking about? There's some cupcakes.
Listen, I was like,
I'm like, you can't be broke and unfaithful. That's just too much.
So it's funny because I seen it, and that's what they were talking about. Like the money doesn't make the companion. It's all in that person. And one of the young ladies was saying she's dated both. She's dated a broke, unfaithful guy who was insecure and didn't want her to do X, Y, and Z and was worried about everything because she's like a little IG model. But then she also was with a rich guy who was like, whatever you want to do, I'm going to pay for it. I would just want to see you happy. You got goals. I got you. So, I mean, I agree that it really doesn't
Meek said you want to cry in a Honda or you want to cry in a Royce. You know
Look, I don't want to cry at all.
Yeah.
I want to be happy. Why would you be right? You got to cry at all.
I'm going to say
I would take broke and faithful because I know how to make my own money. And I'm going to support my partner and we're going to make this money together.
See, I see what you're trying to hit me with the business lady.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't no make your own money. You broke. That's it.
No.
If you broke, then ain't no I'm going to go get a job. I'm broke. There's no money coming.
I ain't with the unfaithfulness. I can't.
Is that
it hurt deep.
Is that the deal breaker?
Yeah, the unfaithfulness, no.
So even one time you like, no.
I got him. I'm on it. I got you. So you telling me just now
Here we go.
You got one cheat on you, right? One cheat?
No cheats.
Oh no. But you said one cheat, it's over. Did I hear that right?
One cheat and it's over.
Okay. Cool.
One cheat and it's over. Like
yeah. Be honest. I'm on you if you don't say this right.
One cheat and it's over with Bay.
It depends on
with Bay.
Oh, with Bay, that's sitting right there?
Yeah,
Bay.
Well, she ain't gonna do that, but I ain't going nowhere from her.
I saw the Bay.
I ain't going nowhere.
Alright, because I always put out the question, it's 2021, and I say I don't tell you till 2025 that, hey, listen, this is on my heart, I'm just going to tell you. If you leave me 4 years later out of getting some random, you ain't going to leave me. You ain't going to leave me.
But why you waiting 4 years?
I was about to say, now that's shady. What you knew what you was doing?
You waiting 4 years to tell the truth.
I didn't get that far.
You knew exactly what you was doing.
That's a long time to hold that cheat and I would have forgot.
Oh, Lord.
You know what? I'm done.
I just want to know.
I am done.
Yeah.
Alright, so no cheats. Do you feel as though, I'm going to give it to you, Gravy. Do you feel as though in 2021 with the temptation, with the TikTokers, with the IG models, even if you go down St. Paul Street, you know what's down there. Do you feel as though...
Wait a minute, what's that?
Girl.
Don't go down there. Don't go down St. Paul after 8.
Oh, you talking about McDonald's on North Avenue.
Yeah.
Them too.
Do you feel like it's harder now to be faithful in 2021 with all the temptation?
You said that was for me or Grady?
So,
both.
You go first.
Because we know Bay ain't cheating, so we ain't worried about that.
when you brought up North Avenue, is he bad? Like,
I mean, that's a conversation.
you like temptation. I mean, some of them is bad.
I mean, that's a conversation within itself.
Lonzo, that's a bad bitch. I'm gonna give a damn. Lonzo Arnold, the hairstylist in LA.
First of all, she on her own with this.
I'm gonna say, I
That's a bad. And he looked
Shout out
like a
to
girl.
Alonzo.
Listen, he looked like a girl in middle school.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's like the one off of the show Star. What's the name of Maya Scott?
Baby.
I think I know exactly who she's talking about. I just can't get his name.
Off of
Yeah.
Star.
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
I mean, but you can still tell us that.
Yeah, but he look
But
good.
he look good. That's true.
And I've been
I
showing
am not.
But I mean, my thing is temptation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like choosing the right partner matters.
Right.
And me being chosen matters. So if I matter, then you shouldn't even allow temptation to even get you there.
I can
Shucks, I'm that partner that'll go to the strip club with you.
Right.
Shucks, I don't know how far I would go, but I'm just saying.
Well, yeah,
I'm that partner that I'm gonna have fun with you. I got 12 wigs, so I can be whoever you want me to be. I can be a BMX challenge.
That's me.
Listen, whoever you want today, baby. He's getting on your nerves. Who you want? Keisha. It was Keisha, LaRonda, Cindy, Shauna.
Yes.
Who do you want?
All of them.
Who do you want? So I mean, if you chose me, I feel like then you should choose me. I mean, I understand F-ups happen. Communicate with me if I'm lacking, but I need that partner that I can grow with. That partner that even if I'm missing a beat, that you will help me get back on beat. So if you cheat, I ain't gonna lie. It really depends on the timing and everything else that goes with the package. So if you cheat once and it was just an F-up, alright, we might can work through it. We might.
Yeah.
If I met you 6 months ago, nigga, bye.
Oh yeah, you got your body.
I think longevity definitely plays a part.
Because you didn't build with that person.
Right.
It's not easy to walk away from anybody.
And I feel like the longer you with somebody, you also just have a level of respect for one another where that's not even an option. Even if it's temptation or not, that just shouldn't even be an option if you respect your partner.
Alright, I got another one because I'm on y'all today. So this is a woman's show. I'm gonna give it to you. Do you feel like now that the beauty standards have changed with women, as far as getting the BBLs and all that, do you feel like natural beauty is just out of here now? Like that's no longer a thing?
I don't feel like it's out of here. I feel like it's still definitely a lot of ladies out here who embrace their natural side, and I definitely commend them.
Because I'm broke.
And I applaud them. Because you broke?
I'm broke. You did. Somebody got to be fat in home. Everybody can't be filled up. And I take tribute. I'll be the big girl with the nurse home. Just gonna have to take 2 CNAs in the gym.
I can't with her.
They say, baby, if you broke, just say that. I'm saying I'm broke. So y'all gonna take this body out. It comes to
she ain't gonna be broke for too much longer.
Listen, I'm just saying, I don't want to spend that on it. I want to be like the Jewish.
And that's me.
Tight.
I'm very mindful what I spend my money on. I mean, I don't knock all the like Instagram vixens and stuff like that. That's their business, to each his own. I do feel like it does play like a major influence on people though, like especially people who, you know, feel like they gotta do it because somebody else doing it now. If that was always your dream to go down to Dr. Miami and get whatever he be doing, because I would
take that flight, baby, Southwest.
That's cool. But just to go do it to look like another bad bitch or whatever.
A lot of bad bitches is looking the same.
That's what I'm saying.
It's looking like one bitch.
I agree.
One bitch out here.
Just one.
And then I heard if you ain't cleaned your butt correctly the first time, and then you ain't got the extra stuff, and now it's really funky. Shout out to Summer's Eve. This here is sponsored by.
That's a lot that they gotta keep up and stuff. So I would just say do it for yourself if you're going through it. And do your research too, Don't
please don't be going to
down.
New Mexico like that lady. Shout out to her.
And then there's 3 that's in the hospital.
Yeah. And then they want to play victim and start these GoFundMes to raise money and all this.
Or you botched.
Stuff
You coming out botched up.
Yeah.
Like,
that's too much.
Baby.
I keep my little flatty patty.
Baby.
That's too
but
much.
you look good. You look blessed. Okay?
Yes.
They don't even matter. You look bomb. It's just you gonna take it out.
Yes, I ain't trying to
have it your way. You know?
For nothing.
Listen.
I was just asking because
they said they was sitting on airplanes. Everybody had a donut at one point. Everybody was just going back home.
Sitting on their knees.
They was barely. I heard people sitting on their knees.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, cause y'all some strong females.
Yeah, that's true.
Fix that crown, baby. Cause they said I was hating one time, so I ain't gonna speak on it anymore.
Oh shit.
Everybody wanna talk about who getting their bodies done. I was like, all I said was, I'm tired of y'all looking one way, then delete all your pictures off Instagram, go get your body done, and then want to be in the gym one day, talk about get like me. Come on, queens, we gotta get healthy.
And that's the part I don't like. Like, just be true to yourself.
Give me a bone and a white beater, and I'm good.
Listen, I am beating diabetes and high blood pressure. That don't mean y'all hoes can't get it too. But they said I was hating because I said it. Like, my thing is, because that shows that maybe you were insecure about yourself, and maybe you went about it for maybe other reasons than yourself. For you to delete the old you to create something different.
You.
Don't tell me how to live once you got your body done. Because you took a shortcut.
You took a shortcut, yeah.
That is definitely a fact.
You took the back roads, bitch.
Since I know Bae not talking today, I gotta ask you, what's something that inexpensive that Bae could buy you that'll make your whole day?
Yes.
Flowers.
You a flower person?
I am a flower person, but it's funny. I don't know how to take care of them. So when she buy me all these flowers, then she get mad because I let them die. But it's the thought that counts. I love when I still love when she bring me flowers. Just this past Valentine's Day, she gave me flowers every day from February 1st to February 20th.
Okay.
To February 14th.
Oh, you
was it one flower or was like a bouquet every day?
It was a bouquet.
You on your Shane shit.
Yeah,
you know, Shane with the with all the roses in it.
Yeah, it was a
Shout out to Bae, man. Get y'all back.
Yeah, get y'all back.
February 1st to February 14th.
But that's something that she not.
And I got something on the side of the Emerson Avenue.
That rose man sell 2 flowers.
But shouts out to him.
Yeah, they wasn't the ones. They wasn't the $5 ones on the side of the road either. I don't know
Go
what
ahead.
she was
Yes.
Go ahead.
And she picked them right.
Clearly, they be out there running in your car. But
No, they ain't been up there since Squeegee Boys been here.
Squeegee Boy.
I ain't seen the flower man on the parkway.
Them squeegees, they done took over, didn't they?
Well, shucks. After Atlanta said they gonna start citing the occurrence, I'm pretty sure Baltimore about to follow up.
Women, they got squeegee all the way in Atlanta?
Yeah, they be selling water.
They are
got
incorporated.
squeegee
You
boys.
didn't see that.
The way that our squeegee boys is, that's how their water boys are.
Oh, wow.
And I was in
They
Atlanta
get
and
my
one ran up
nerves.
in my car and I was like, you got cash it.
They ask for cash apps now. They say we don't want money. We take cash apps. They give you
They
a
got
card with
business
the number on
cards,
it.
girl.
They bold. I didn't know that.
They got business cards, girl. They businessmen now. Shouts out to the squeegee boys.
Well, we have our own windshield wipers, so I just don't
And I
understand
thank you,
it.
please don't squirt that
Yes,
stuff.
don't
You know, the problem with me is
I don't
not the
understand it.
squeegee boys. The problem is the squeegee,
The squeegee men?
Amazon is tired.
Amazon hire
What are you
anybody.
doing, brother?
They hire anybody.
I done seen drunk ones, high ones.
Yup, them squeegee
Hey,
men.
baby.
And the squeegee girls, did you see the squeegee girls?
No, she
Squeegee
gave a
girls
seat
too.
to. She gave a seat to. It's chilly and the Bulldogs always think about it.
I be like, they got the girls up there too now. I mean,
She just trying to hang with my man. That's all that is.
can't go be a shampoo girl or
I
something.
mean-
There's always a job available.
Solandra has 7 locations. Shouts out to Solandra Sweets.
Y'all ready for a hot button topic?
Brr, 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 brr.
Now, we don't normally touch this,
It's
but
22.
I just want to touch it and see, where y'all minds at with it.
Okay.
How y'all feel about the young lady who lost her life due to the police officer due to a fight outside her house?
Ma'Khia Bryant.
Ma'Khia Brown, believe her name?
That was so disheartening. For one, I have a teenager. My daughter is 17. She's about to be 18. So any topic with kids is just always heartbreaking to me. I saw a little bit of the situation. I just still feel like the police could have handled it better.
Right.
Like, this is your jobs. Y'all are trained professionals. Y'all not running around here with somebody that's unlicensed to carry or anything like that. So y'all should know how to handle situations better. They said that she had a knife and she was going after the girls, but the girls came to her house, so it's like you can't protect yourself.
But the backstory is even worse.
So I hear that.
So, come to find out, she was in foster care. The foster mother's birthday was that day. They were having a celebration and her old foster daughters were coming in the little gay boy, I guess. I don't have no problem with LGBT, but sometimes y'all need to stay out of females' fights. Like,
That's a
I
fact.
agree.
You're a grown man.
Yes,
At the end of the day.
so
You still
it's
mad.
it's not only bad that women 30 and under were there to fight her, but there was a grown man as well there to fight her.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I didn't know those
But on
women was
top of
that
that,
old.
So was the foster mom the one that's been on the news?
She
and stuff?
called, no, that's her real
Oh,
mother.
that's a rumor.
The foster mom called them girls over there because Ma'Khia hadn't been cleaning the house. So
And she lost her
basically,
life.
that's something that foster mother was probably telling her little good girls, oh girl, she don't clean nothing in here. She need to get out. I can't wait for
that's-
you know
I
how
didn't
some
know
black
that.
mothers are,
Mm-hmm.
and put that battery in them girls' back, and it caused a disruption to spillings out of the house. So apparently, when the police were pulling up, they were coming out of the house. I guess like come outside. So the one in the pink tried to walk up to the police to tell him what was going on. but Micaiah had already been ran out of the house with the knife.
With the knife?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
it is unfortunate because it was quick. My thing is, he came out that car with his hand on his gun already.
That's what I'm saying. And so
You
not
could've
only
tased
did
her.
she didn't even have, so she didn't have nobody rocking with her
No.
in that
No, she
moment.
was
So
Other
I would
than
grab a knife
that
too, to be
man,
honest,
that grown man that looked like he pushed one of the girls over, we still don't know who he is.
if you gotta defend yourself and then you don't even have your parent who riding for you.
I don't
like,
even
I'm
know
gonna-
these people because she wasn't in that foster care home.
So they was supposed to just beat her down and that's just terrible.
And she called 911 first and said that it was grown people trying to fight her. But then one of the girls called 911 saying she had a knife. So I don't know if she had a knife inside of the house and then, kind of spilled outside. But that's what they trying to say prompted the officer to get out of the car with his hand on his weapon. But my thing is...
So someone already told the officer that she had the knife.
Yeah, one of them
Did he
called.
get-
Like, I don't know if it was the foster mother, one of the girls called and said, it's an issue and she got a knife. So they are trying to say that a second call came in saying she had a knife.
I still feel like I
It's
said,
messed
once
up.
again, as police officers, they are trained to deal with those type of situations. So even if she was going to threaten someone else's life, it's still something else that officer could have did differently than kill her. You can shoot somebody in the leg.
Hold on.
But
But how many videos
startle
we've
her.
seen of other races
why is it always shoot
chasing,
to kill?
but chasing the police with knives, machetes, bats,
That's what I'm saying.
everything. And I've seen the video where the damn police kept running from the man and he had a big
I
old knife.
seen it.
And step back. Like, why do they get so many chances and we get barely nothing?
And remember the situation at the Capitol when they broke
Oh
in?
yeah.
Oh.
When they broke in.
Didn't even get shot, but then let's bring back to the lady who ran into the burial by mistake. They said she went
the
the
black
wrong
lady,
way
long
and
time
she ended up
ago.
getting shot
She
up
got shot
in
up.
her
Yeah.
car. Like, and that was the inside job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't like talking politics. I don't
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. I just wanted to jump in and see what the mothers.
it's unfortunate us
It is.
as a people, and what makes it even more unfortunate is that we don't stick up for each other. And to be honest with you, that's why I use my Instagram, my TikTok, my every social media platform to fix another person's crown. I don't care if I don't know you. Keyshawn to tell you, I be under there like we done been cousins for years.
That's what I always say. I tell my other clients about Earn. I tell my family and friends about Earn. Like, it's just like we've known each other forever. Ever since she's
definitely
been
got
following
that
me.
energy.
Yeah, so that's
But it's
I love that
because
energy.
in our community there's no love.
It's not a lot, yup.
It's no love. Like, nobody is really like being there for one another. Like, but we can talk about each other. We quick to pull another person that will tell somebody else somebody's business,
Yeah.
but when the business is good, you don't hear her talk about her business then.
Nope.
But you can talk about her baby father sleeping with a girl down the street and the girl in the building.
Yeah,
Girl,
that
you know,
stuff out.
and then they be on Instagram, they act like they all in love. Look at her. But then when she got a business, you ain't sitting there saying, girl, did you see her? She got any business.
You can't even get a repost. Babe.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Something
I know all about that.
Have y'all heard of y'all seen the little Steve Harvey thing recently?
No.
Alright, so
What's going on
a couple
with Steve?
years back, Steve made a post, this is years ago, and a woman asked him, hey, do you have female friends? He said, no, I don't have female friends because you're a woman. Either you're going to be attracted to me or I'm going to be attracted to you, and as a man, we will only befriend you until you get a chink in your arm or you down, and then we'll move in and pretty much hit on you. So do you feel like men and women can be platonically friends, or that's not a thing?
No, I feel like that. I feel like they can. I have a lot of male friends that, it's just that they have never rubbed me. I mean, I'm talking about like friendships for years. They have never rubbed me the wrong way or never tried to hit on me or none of that. And it's just genuine friendship.
Okay, so you're cool with your partner having the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the
They don't want them.
That's the thing about my partner. All her friends straight. She don't have no gay friends. All her friends are straight people. Girls and guys.
I'm gonna come from it on the male's perspective on this one.
Yeah, hold on,
wait,
before you go there,
Give it to me.
my thing is it's possible, but there are a lot of predators out here
I can agree with
who
that.
will befriend you because you got better qualities than what he probably goes after on a regular, and then he end up falling for you. Want to tell you later, But I've had like a lot of guy friends that never ever looked at me like that. I never looked at them like that. So it's possible, but I feel like Steve is protecting himself.
Yeah.
I think he knows that he's probably one of those predator type of males.
That's what I was gonna say.
And
Yeah, if you know that about
himself.
yourself, you like, nah, I'm not even gonna put
if you
myself
like
in
your
there.
respect you for that.
That go for women too, though. There's a lot of women out here who are just naturally flirts too. So,
Girl, naturally hoes. Okay?
Not naturally old.
That's some
I
good
got a
life.
question since
Go ahead, give it
you
to
just said that, and we were just talking about this. What is your definition of a hoe? What makes you a hoe?
I'm a hoe. I got you.
But you know what? I feel like everybody had a whole phase though.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody had a whole phase.
Nah.
Yes. But
As a reformed hoe.
we can get the male and the female.
Alright. What a hoe is.
What did I do that wrong? Oh, that's still.
Alright, a male hoe and a female hoe is gonna be looked at different. A male hoe is pretty much a
And you say
man.
you reform?
Reform. A male
I
hoe
have been
is just,
delivered.
You single?
I'm saying somebody.
I have been delivered.
Is you in entertainment or is
No, she don't play that.
Okay.
She don't play that.
Okay, so you are reformed.
Yeah, so I mean, a male hoe is just somebody who easily who jumps woman to woman. That's a male hoe. Whether it be you sleeping with your friends, your boss, and I think it comes in that. Listen, I said I'm reformed. It's about the frequency that is happening. Like, all right, if I have sex on a Monday and I don't have sex till 2 weeks from now, I'm not a hoe. But if I'm fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, next Saturday, Monday, Tuesday,
Twice on
I'm a hoe. Like, I'm passing myself around.
But so if you're single, if you're just single,
If you're single, you can't be a hoe.
How are you? Yeah,
That's a lie.
You can't be single and a hoe. What you mean?
That's a lie. You
How?
know what makes it hoeing though?
Do whatever you want.
You know what makes it hoeing? There's no emotion attached. That's what makes it hoeing. That's why when you be like,
Oh,
girls say that, I didn't have my whole phase. It is the same thing. You just hopping from one place to the
So
next.
that's what makes your whole hopping from one person to one person.
Yes.
To one person.
But, and it doesn't always make it a bad thing. It makes it a bad thing when you're a hoe and sleeping with everybody else's person.
Oh,
That's when it's a bad.
That's called
when
an
you.
affair.
That's when you're a thought. No, affair.
That's when you're a thought.
So you're a thought when you fucking with somebody else.
Everybody.
Yeah.
If you that
I can
friend.
agree with that. See, my definition would be yes. If you're single, you can do what the fuck you want.
Right.
But if
The whole face.
you are fucking with somebody else's partner, that's what I would say. Oh, that's
Okay, I see where you're going with it. Yeah. The moment you intrude on somebody else, nope.
No, because I know a hoe like that.
Nah. You know me.
I know a girl hoe like that. She don't care. Like she will sleep with your man and your girl and her man
she gonna get a head knocked.
And that's what I keep
But
saying.
you can't put that on the individual. If I want to sleep with you, I'm not supposed to respect your relationship. That ain't my dude.
I've been there in my life before.
Yeah, like you gotta respect your
It's
relationship.
like you gotta respect your own relationship.
Once you step out on these streets.
Because I'm not trying to be serious. I'm not doing none of that.
So who's really the hoe? I was already on the street. Your woman came to the streets. So who's the hoe now? I just don't know.
Yo, both of her.
I get it.
Both of them.
Both of them.
B-O-U.
Both of them. That's female. Both of them.
Shucks. Everybody is at fault. Ain't nobody getting off scot-free.
Right.
Now everybody got
So I'm happy that you told me it's such thing as a reformed hoe.
Yeah, wait a minute. Can that not be?
I think it can. I believe in reincarnation.
Do you find like it's hard, both of y'all, I'm gonna ask both of y'all, do you find it difficult to date an attractive woman, and do you find it difficult to date an attractive man?
Find it difficult?
What, the attractive people come with
No.
difficult shit?
No, you just have to be secure within yourself.
Yes.
If you have any type of insecurities, whether you look good yourself and you worried about somebody else
gonna matter.
Yeah, you just have to. I know a girl like that. Like she would only date cute guys because she thought she was ugly, and she really wasn't even ugly. She just was dark skinned, and you know how people just make it seem like dark skinned girls not pretty, and they are beautiful. But yeah, she would only date certain guys that she thought was cute because she thought that she was.
It gave her validation.
Yeah, it gave her validation.
Yeah. Like, so I've dealt with insecurities, and if you follow the podcast, you know that I've talked about low self-esteem and all of those things. So it was a point where if a cute guy wanted to talk to me, it definitely made me like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I had an incident.
Really?
So yes, I had an incident, and it was crazy because I didn't understand how blessed I was. But I had the internet. I worked. I got paid money at this job too. Damn. But I was the friend who had money all the time, and you know, I paid for. I always pampered myself and stuff. But inside, I was really like not feeling me. I would barely look in the mirror, and I was seeing a guy. And I haven't seen him for like a couple months. And me and the girls, we go to the strip club, and then we leave. And one of the girls in the car, we weren't really like the closest friends, but we got along because of the group of friends we were in. Mm-hmm. So she's like, the car is a really nice car at the time too. And he's like, I'm not paying him no mind. I'm driving. Mm-hmm. But the girls say, oh, he cute.
He was dark skinned with white teeth.
I said, okay, I wasn't there yet. He was light skinned.
Damn,
got a couple coins for the county. But look, so he's like racing my car, but he's trying to get my attention, but I'm just looking forward. Mm-hmm. So I hit a girl who we didn't really get along, and I was like, and she like, oh, he cute. So I'm like, cool. I had to look over. So one of the little boys in the passenger like, you earned?
I didn't know who you was.
So I'm like, wow. He like, no, my man's the driver. You know him. He got a hood on. I don't know nobody pushing this. And I had the police edition too. I was walking. I don't know nobody. He caught up to me at the light, pulled his hood back. I was like, oh, he stink. So it felt good that the girl that we really didn't get along, like she wanted the nigga that was like,
that was on
hey,
what's up?
Yeah. So you know,
I was like with that, they know what they want. So it really probably didn't have nothing to do with your looks or if you was attractive or not.
Yeah, it was my own insecurities though, like, and I dealt with it like really bad for years. Yeah. So it's like now that you look back, you can giggle and be like, "Girl, yeah, or something else." But at one point in time, that was it. Now my stink looks good. Okay,
clearly he's still 40. Your stink.
And, yeah, and he looks like one of the 20-year-olds, right?
I was gonna say, I'm 40 looking 20. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Chalk and drop. Shout out to you, boo.
40
he looked like the mic.
But he, but me and him, we would laugh when he told me about the little girls that would see him at the gas station or something, and they try to talk to him, or might see him outside getting in the car, and they try to shoot their shot. We laugh at stuff like that. So I'm definitely more comfortable with myself now.
You gotta be secure.
Yeah, I be like, I love. He be like, babe, what I should wear, this or this? Should I put these shoes on with this outfit? And I be like, oh yeah, because you know the girl's gonna be iffy with that one. So it's like for us, it's like a key for us, like, because I know where he's sleeping at now. He could cheat, I don't know, but what I don't know can't hurt me until I know. So, but to me, he hold me at night. So until I know.
Yep.
Baby.
Listen.
I'm enjoying life. He pays bills. Yep. I got a new job, a new career.
Yes.
He pays my bills.
Oh,
okay.
There's definitely something, I don't know, because I never dated a man, so I don't know what comes with dating a man. I'm positive. You know who you are, yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
hey, Steve.
I would say where most men go wrong at in two ways. I mean, everybody want an attractive woman, right? Mm-hmm. Or attractive man. But are you really qualified to have an attractive man?
What makes you qualified?
That's a good...
Because you say you secure, right? Mm-hmm. Until somebody press your lady when you with her. Till you go on your lady's comments and it's bam. Yeah. Till you don't trust your lady. Can you handle the pressure?
Nobody do the pressure.
Can you handle that? You know your lady
I think some people can't handle that pressure.
Especially if your lady got bread. How can you take the pressure that you know your lady can boss up on you at a moment's notice? Can you handle that? Not many people. You like the idea because she cute. Yeah. But everybody knows she cute. Right. So now you got goons after your man. Rich man.
Bills in her DM.
Yes.
So, I mean, it takes something to come with dating a pretty or an attractive person. And most of the time...
But once again, I feel like that depends on the opposite person. So that woman, if she's attractive, she has to be secure within herself and know that just because every person is throwing itself at me, am I going to bite the bait if I already, got somebody at home? Like, when you are secure within yourself, that stuff don't even matter to you. It doesn't faze you. Like, okay,
First of all, it kind of boosts your ego a little bit. Like, oh,
Please try to take my lady. My God.
Like, no, but it's like,
My
all
God.
these people
I will
want
walk. Go across the
my,
street, babe.
yeah, all these people want my boo, and like they know that they can shut it down and like come right to me. It's like, oh yeah,
Right. And it's so funny because like with my relationship personally, you would think because I am like the girly girl, so I'm like the femme.
Mm-hmm.
She get hit on more than me.
Hey,
like
juice.
women and men hit on her more than me.
hit on your
Men hit on her. And I'm like, damn it. And I'm like, damn, am I still cute? Like, cause ain't nobody hit on me.
I was waiting for a free drink.
And it's like with her, like, okay, like with her, she feels though like yes, that's a compliment to her that people think I'm beautiful or people think I'm attractive.
Right.
But like with me, like when people hit on her, I'd be like,
all right now.
See, it's always one. Okay, now.
what Lil Wayne say? I got to think. I'm gonna come back to it. But what Lil Wayne say? Like, oh, my girlfriend will beat a bitch up if she weighs. That's me.
Oh, that's you said you can take it.
No,
But look,
don't even wait.
She said the first, but she let y'all get away with the first one. But when you keep coming back around the bar on Fridays,
don't wait.
We got a
wave
problem.
at mine. Don't wave at mine. You better
Shut.
admire and keep it going. But yeah, so
Better
I just
follow her on
feel like
Instagram.
if you are content with yourself, that don't faze you when people hit on you or flirt with you. It just makes me feel like I know who I got at home. She flirt with me. She still flirt with me. You know.
How you keep it with? How long you been in a relationship? First
We
of all?
have been together for 11 years.
11 years. Boom. Perfect. How you keep it spicy?
They stayed with me for 11 days.
11 days.
He gonna make it the Mother's Day.
Talk too damn much. They just be like,
You gonna make it the Mother's Day because he gonna have to.
How do you keep a relationship spicy after, let's say, 2 years? How you keep things fresh?
It's a lot.
Like, it ain't even gotta be physical, but like, for me personally,
flowers from February 1st to February 14th.
Yeah, so that's the thing. She's such a romantic, so I definitely love that.
That's how they keep
But to keep it fresh, we do things like we still date each other a lot.
Yeah.
definitely still
Like
do
because
that.
I have my personal life, she have her personal life, I have the business. She all in my business. Like my business wouldn't be a business if she wasn't helping me.
Yes.
So the business stuff definitely like takes over our life.
Mm-hmm.
But that's changing now because I actually just finally hired employees this year.
She said that
Listen.
So now I try to cut her some slack because I'm building this team so that it will free up some of, our personal time. But we date each other a lot. Like we go out on dates at least once a week. And that's something that we had to like put in our schedule and like say like this is what we're going to do. Like we're going to have a date night at least once a week. So that's the type of stuff that we do. We'll go on date nights. If we feel like we need to take a vacation, we'll take a vacation. We the type that we just get up and go. Like one day it was like a Thursday afternoon. She like, you want to go up to DC to happy hour? Because we both like wine. So we went to like this little wine place. But that's what I think keep it spicy. Like that the both of us just sit and think about like, what can we do to just still be intertwined with one another? To just make it feel like it's still, like we're still dating.
So it never really got old because it's always something new coming.
It did get old. Like, can you agree, babe? It got old, like, probably like year. You know how they say like that 7-year itch?
I don't know. I ain't got past 3 years.
You never got past 3 years. Well, this has been my longest relationship ever in life.
Shouts out to them.
So,
because it seems healthy.
Yeah, so like, I think around like 7 years, it did get kind of old. And we just had to like, just revisit certain things that made us, come together in the first place. And like I said, just still, making each other feel special, feel important, just supporting each other and things like that. But it's not easy. A relationship, especially like a long one like that, it takes work. It does. Yeah. It's not.
But anything worth having is definitely worth fighting.
Exactly.
Working on.
Exactly.
And it seems like you found that partner who is like equally yoked with you, that got a hustle with you, that's willing to support you, and that you guys uplift each other. It's like that 100-100 relationship and not a 50-50 relationship.
And it took us time to get there. Like I said, we have not always been there.
Yeah.
But it takes hard work, and it takes two people being committed and being loyal to one another to get to that point that is like the 50-50 type or the 100-100. Yeah.
Y'all don't even see how I put y'all in the trick bag. I'm on you. So the reason I asked this because how old is your daughter?
My daughter is 17.
Great. How old is your daughter?
She 14.
14. Now I'm still building on y'all. Would y'all say y'all traditional women when it comes to relationships and men dating one man? Y'all feel like y'all traditional?
No, I'm not traditional.
When I was a hoe, she ain't know nothing about it.
So right now you traditional.
I'm back to being traditional.
Okay, so.
So what do you say about traditional?
Like.
Okay, so like you said, cooking and cleaning.
Cooking and cleaning, being with one man, getting married, or in your case, being with one woman, getting married. Y'all feel like y'all traditional in that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I want to show my kids that, yes.
Okay, so recently, I believe today, Willow Smith came out and said that
I saw the Willow
she doesn't believe in monogamy. She believes in polyamory. That's her thing.
Listen.
So how would you women feel if your daughters, because we all got daughters up here, and she's like, hey, boom, I want to be with multiple men at once. In your case, I want to be with multiple women at once. Like this my thing.
Oh, you can switch.
Are you going to try to sway them like, maybe you should be with one person? Or
I'm gonna just support whatever she wants to do. To be honest, like with my daughter, because we practically grew up together. I had her when I was 16 years old. So, actually 15.
Oh, so y'all grew up.
And I was 16 going on 17.
Yeah, I was 15 going on 16. So we grew up together. So with my daughter, we have like an open relationship. We talk to her about everything, and I've always she don't know about a lot of my past stuff, but
she shouldn't.
But I talk to her in a way that she is going to be a little ahead of the game with not even having to go like basically the type of talks we have. We teach our daughter you are a queen. You have to value yourself. We the same way I got my flowers for those 14 days, she got flowers for 14 days too.
Facts.
So that's how our household is run. Like we are big on letting her know you're gonna get this love.
Adopt me.
You want to be adopted?
That's so nice.
You're going to get this love from at home. You're going to get this support from at home. So I think when I do it, she have an upper advantage than what I had at her age, that she probably wouldn't even have to go that route or feel like she needs to go that route. But I just feel like I'm going to support my daughter no matter what. Yeah. If she want to date a woman, she could date a woman.
I'm going to hit it from my dad's point of view.
So my daughter, I won't put her business on there, but she just came to me and told me some stuff. And I didn't flip. I didn't, my reaction literally was, as long as you be safe with what you're doing, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, you're not doing it as a trend, or you're not doing it as somebody's forcing you to do anything. And I did ask questions, how do you know? And, those type of normal questions. But I wasn't like our typical black 90s, no you're not. It's just a phase. I didn't do that. I just kind of just said, okay, well,
this is what it is.
Whatever you want, babe, I'm here for you. Understanding, and I feel like I could have done better as she was younger with instilling how amazing she is, how beautiful she is. I could have done better. I was more so focused on. Thank you.
She looks just like you.
Right, she hated it. But I used to be more so focused on making sure I had money rather than the words and doing better with that. Right.
Is it because you was a single parent?
Yes, I've always been a single parent.
So you just wanted to be the provider and not like the emotional standpoint.
My thing was, when I found out I was pregnant, I was 4 months. So my worst fear was labor.
Like, me too.
So I was like, well, if I still got going to labor at this point, y'all talking about sticks and vaginas.
That sound like my story.
I swear, when they were like sticks and vaginas, I said, well, we might as well just keep this thing.
Yeah,
forget it.
That was my story. I was 14. Was I 14?
15.
I was 15 when I found out I was pregnant, and I said, my mother, she wanted me to get an abortion. She was like, you getting an abortion, blah, blah.
My father cried.
I was like, okay, well, I said, if I get an abortion, that's going to be like 2 weeks when she scheduled this appointment. But if I got 9 months to figure this thing out, I'd rather do that because I was so scared to get an abortion. That is why my daughter is here today, honestly, because I was scared to get an abortion. And I was like, I got 9 months, and then we'll see how
figure it out
all the other stuff goes. So that is why she's here. But I'm very transparent with my daughter, and you just gotta make sure that you pour into her.
So I do now, but I definitely know. Like I said, when I decided to keep that baby, nobody is raising my child,
but you.
I'm not. It's not gonna be a grandchild. Like I felt like my dad thought, like, oh, I was gonna stop school and that he was gonna need to be her father, and it was like, no, this mine.
Cause you felt like you had that extra responsibility. I had to. I chose to do it.
I made that baby my lady.
That's exactly what I did. I still went to school, so I got pregnant 10th grade year. I graduated. I will never forget. I went to Carver.
Yes.
And
me too.
And I went. So I had her like August. And it was going to be going into my 11th grade year. Mm-hmm. So my 11th grade year, my friends would actually bring me all my schoolwork home and my homework. And I went back to school like October of 11th grade year. So I only missed like a month because since she was born in the summertime. But it worked out. And that's why I just feel like since we are so close in age that sometimes I do feel like, she do play with me sometimes. Like, I can't stand her. I love her.
I was twerking the other night. I was like, what?
Twerking the other night?
Oh, let me talk. She's like,
I'm doing 3. I ain't got to think about this.
Oh, you want me to
go to me.
He's
a girl dad, but she only like 3.
3. Oh, so you got a long time coming. You didn't get to
She trying to.
Let me tell you,
she right around his finger.
The other day I told her, I said, you get on my nerves. You are so irky. You know what she told me? She said the feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I could not, cause I was like, if I would have told my mother that, my teeth would have been down the back of my throat.
It's mutual.
But she said the feeling is mutual, and I couldn't do nothing but that. Cause I'm like, I probably do get on her nerves too. But
we do.
Yeah, it's different. These kids these days.
Well, listen,
but hold on. But to finish, like I think. Like my family, we didn't know we was broke, but then as you got older, you realize y'all was really like, okay. So again, like
we did not know we was poor.
Not at all.
At all.
I feel that way too. I feel that way. So, I didn't know I was poor till I got older.
For me, it was like, all right, I'm doing this by myself. I would rather her have than for her not to have. So it was like me always trying to get a better job.
That's
always
trying to parent thing.
Yeah, like just trying to make sure that I'm providing. Like, and I was able to get out of my father's house at 19. I was out of there. So once that happened, then it was really like drive mode. Like because now I can't go back. I gotta do this. I gotta hold this down when I'm doing it by myself. Right. So instead of doing that and instilling, most of the time I was working so much that I barely was. There, so when I was there, I compensated. I took her out. I bought her stuff, so, and that's why she's spoiled now. It's hard.
Mine too.
I'm gonna touch on that because I feel the same way. I feel as though as a parent, especially y'all got older kids, I got a younger child. I feel right now, with you owning all business owners as of right now, all black business owners. We don't say nothing but a little bit.
Let's go. This is black magic.
I feel as though. Like, I was feeling this way a couple days ago. I'm like, damn, I'm doing all this for she could have that. But then in the back of my mind, like, damn, when the last time I really, spent time with my kid? But
what I had to learn is balance. But I learned that later. Yeah. So hearing Keyshawn's story and then me actually thinking about it, I had to learn that later. Like, dang, why she acting like she don't want to look in the mirror, and I was that girl. But I had things that happened to me that made me insecure, that made me have low self-esteem. And I'm looking at her like, you don't have no reason to be like that. But then I said I didn't put it in her. Right. I didn't do my job. I didn't do my part. So now,
at least you were able to recognize that. So
girl, it was about 7, so it was a little bit too far. It's like 10.
Yeah.
So I'll be working on it, but baby be feeling herself now though.
When you're a teen mom or have a child at a young age, that's something I learned. We are growing ourselves. Yes. Like I was still a child myself when I had my daughter. So that's something I never held over my head and I'm a child myself, so it's not so much I can teach her or tell her because I'm still learning. My daughter knows to this day I'm still learning, but along the way I have always just told her what I know.
And that's funny.
And it's so crazy. I think for me, so I did that because I didn't have that with my own mom. Like both my parents was always together my whole life. Like I grew up in a household with 2 parents. Yeah. And my mom, she had a lot of issues with her childhood and her mom that she didn't know, and it was the same. Like her and my dad, they were both. And my dad, he he's a recovering addict. Like, he was on drugs for like 20-something years. He's been clean for like 20 years. But the both of them, they were just providers. Like, even though like everybody like, oh, that's good, you grew up with your father in the house. But yeah, he was just a provider, and my mother was just a provider. Like, they always made sure we had food, clothing, we went to school, but they didn't pour into us like emotionally. So that was my reason for doing that with my daughter. I'm like, okay, honestly, I felt like I fucked up. I said I wasn't gonna have children until I graduated college and all that.
This man,
I had her in 10th grade.
Subway, like I was his child. He was like, "You got nerve, you motherfucker, prat." How old is you? I was like,
I got that too when I was.
Girl, I didn't know this man, but I was answering him like he was my uncle.
Like,
I was like 16.
Yeah, and
I went and told my
like,
sister, she was like, "You should have cussed his ass out." How am I cuss him? I would not feel like shit.
Yeah, and that's how I felt. I felt like shit. I got pregnant the very first time.
Me too.
So I felt like shit. My goal. Listen, I was
3 minutes to nothing.
I was the very last person to lose my virginity out of my friends. And the very first to get pregnant because I got pregnant the first time. So with that being said, I was inexperienced and I felt, if everybody that knew me knew, I was like, I ain't having kids till I graduate college.
No, so that's
I'm gonna be like 30 having
See, you
kids.
said that, but the year, my 10th grade year, I got pregnant summer of going into 11th grade. My 10th grade year, I had a classmate in Chelsea who was pregnant, and I said, and I sound like a man, she got nerve to be motherfucking pregnant. We in high school. She in 10th grade. That couldn't be me. God said, hold on 1 second.
Don't judge.
Or judge me not, right? Girl, I was pregnant by July.
Oh my God.
Baby.
That hit like a ton of bricks.
And then I went back to school not knowing I was pregnant. And one of the girls in Chelsea said, "What, you pregnant?" And I said, "No, the hell I ain't." Ended up being pregnant. And his grandmother, which is funny, that whole week, his grandmother said, "Oh, April, come here. Oh, girl, you looking like a butterball turkey. What's going on?"
Shit.
Now, he knows his grandmother, God rest her soul, but she said anything on her goddamn mouth. And so when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, damn, I just knew Gloria Jean was going to say, "What the hell, you pregnant?"
Yeah. My grandmother called me a Jezebel.
See, no.
And I was like, how am I a Jezebel? And it was my first time.
That was our favorite Jezebel.
But she was a Jezebel. She got married at 15 and had like 9 kids between then and 20.
Leave her alone.
And she was like, "You a Jezebel?" Cause I got.
And look, Glo used to say anything out her damn mouth. Don't go to the hospital without washing your coochie and your titties.
Oh shit!
Don't go in there stinking in front of them people.
South, cause my grandma from down south.
So, but I just knew Glo was gonna eat my ass up. But the crazy thing when I think about it, and I miss her so much, is my lowest points. Gloria Jean never ever took digs or beat me down.
Gloria Jean.
That's his grandmother, but it was so she was Big Mama, and she raised my
Susie May.
Susie May.
So here's a
crazy name,
girl.
Jean Susie May.
So his grandmother, his grandmother is my father's and his father's big sister, and she raised our brothers.
Really?
I mean, her brothers. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how close we are.
Yeah.
So Glo would say some fucked up shit. She used to be like, "And y'all walk around without hair."
People, they just don't have no filter.
No, ain't no
Glo ain't
Old
give a
people
damn.
don't have no filter.
I remember she said, "Y'all just let yourselves go." I ain't let myself go till I was 35. And y'all just walk around here with nothing wrapping y'all up. Their stomachs and ass everywhere.
Glo was born in the 30s.
Wait, Glo, you didn't see that?
Yeah, they don't have no filter. My grandmother, so I moved out at 18, got my first place. I lived on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh, well, that was almost mine.
Pennsylvania, Martin Luther King.
Girl,
Court.
Girl, that was almost mine. I said,
It was mine.
They gave me a yes, and then somebody else gave me a yes. I was like, I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah. And my grandmother, she was like, so my grandmother, she from South Carolina. She moved to New York. She was like, "Well, is it clean? Did they give you a new refrigerator?" I'm like, "Why would I move in an apartment that's not clean, miss?" But like, them southern people, they don't play about cooking and cleaning.
Yes.
So she's like, "Is the stove clean? Did they give you a new refrigerator?" I was like, "It's mine." You missed the part that I'm 18 and moved out on my own. You talk about is it clean? You think I'm just gonna take something that's dirty, ma'am?
Leave.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Susie May.
Leave Susie May.
Everybody said she owe her a college loan or something like that. I am Susie May.
Leave Susie May alone. So one last thing. One last question for me. I don't know if it's the end because the boss man over there.
I mean, you boss people.
Listen,
what you talking about?
Yeah, listen, but this your house, baby. I'm just a visitor.
Bullshit. We've been visiting for 7 months.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to y'all. That's amazing. We just get back on the boss.
It's been a roll though. Like it has. Like how I always tell people how it happened. Him and Mr. Mastermind had an idea. He is the one that puts the pedal to the metal and the foot on the pavement. Give him something, he gonna run with it. And he was on Instagram like, you looking for a female host for a podcast? I said, throw me in there. He said, we looking for somebody funny.
This suits you.
We are cousins. You know I'm funny. The hell? You better put me in there.
This suits you best. Yeah.
Listen, this and hosting, I love it. And one thing I gotta say about entrepreneurship, Keyshawn said it gotta be something that you love. But when I tell you, even on my bad days, I'm positive as hell. Yep. I wake up every single day. Y'all got bags under my eyes now because I had to get up early. But even the late nights and early mornings, I'm still, listen, I am still elated. My spirit is so excited every day. It's not a day yet, and I've been open a month. It's not a day yet that I said, it's not a day yet that I said, oh, I'm going this motherfucker. Not a day yet, and every job I done had, every day was like that.
Was like that. Yeah.
So if you ever want to pursue something, don't follow my lead, because I'm an impulsor. I just jump. Jesus, and catch me, Jesus. Yeah. Because Jesus, it ain't no way that God ain't brought me to that path. However, I'm an impulsor.
And you gotta just jump sometimes, or you have to trust. That's when He wants you to trust Him the most.
Listen. So no matter your bad days, no matter your slow moments, understand to stay where you are, especially if your spirit is telling you are in the right place. Mm-hmm. Continue to push yourself, even when nobody else is pushing you. Continue to promote yourself, even if ain't nobody reposting. Continue to do what you gotta do.
Because that's a lot of people do.
It took one for me. It was cool when my family and friends came on opening day and then they died down. Mm-hmm. But it's those new people. Mm-hmm. It's those people that say, girl, I send you.
That's who He can send you. You going to have so much support with other people that you don't even know, and that's what's going to keep you going.
And believe it or not,
we think that our family and our friends are supposed to do it. Mm-hmm. That's not, they don't supposed to do that. I mean, it's great. It's magnificent if they do, but just because you have a dream and you chase your dream, They don't gotta understand. They don't have to support you. So your true support comes from. My father stormed out my business. I didn't even tell him I was quitting my job for this. So when I told him, he was like, "So this is it? You know what I'm going." He called me, which is crazy. So I said, "This was God telling my father that I'm in the right place." My father went to expectations, and he called me and said, "I got this lady right here. She want to talk to you." There was a lady from the Deltas. Shouts out to all all the Deltas, the Sigmas, all of you guys. But there was a lady from the Deltas, and she had to sing one of my cake pops. From my stepmother. The banana pudding one?
Yes, child. Oh, I got the cake pop bowls.
Oh, I saw it. I was like, I gotta come through this week. I saw that. I just saw that today.
And she was like, I'm going to put your business in our small business entrepreneur thing that they do, where they give funding and stuff. So I will still have to answer questions. So when they call, I gotta tell them.
Go ahead and press Zoom on that for me.
Go ahead. I mean, listen. Go ahead. Come holler at your girl.
It's at the top of it right there.
What I say?
And they are.
You already know who it is. It's E.A. Catering. That's 10200 right there.
There you go. Just in case you need something right there. Don't worry about it. We're gonna take a picture of it.
Listen.
Appreciate you, Cameron.
And they are so good.
Thank you so much.
And that's the thing. Some of them in the Bakersfield, they make that stuff look pretty like that, but that shit tastes like garbage.
It's like
this
ass.
right here, this tastes good and it look good.
Thank you so much.
She's been doing this shit for a couple years.
I have. I started in 2018 as well. That's how I ended up.
And that's when we saw following each other.
And so I have a cousin. She was on a show, Misbehave. Mm-hmm. She has been an entrepreneur. I feel like since like 09.
Wow.
So she teaches me a lot. And even when I wasn't trying to be an entrepreneur, I was soaking in the stuff that she would tell me. Mm-hmm. And she always told me about. I always got the presence anyway, but not being afraid to approach people, not being afraid, to use your platforms to get you where you need to be. Mm-hmm. So when I was like, you know what, I'm in a dark place right now. I'm going to just try this baking thing out. I'm already baking for dinner. Let's just see.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody knew me. But I said, I want to follow people who don't really have a name, but I feel like the work speaks for itself.
That's a fact.
And I supported so many other bakers. Yep. I follow so many other event people. And when I say it's not a game, like I support anything. Yeah. I'm actually working on something now where I'm trying to use my blessing to help another person as well. Where I'm going to introduce other people's product in my store. Like you're going to get the recognition. I'm going to use my people to come to you, you know, just from purchasing your items.
That's good ass networking.
Yeah, that is.
Exactly.
That is.
So I'm working on that.
When you don't look at stuff as a competition, that's where you go further, because by you giving them that platform, you don't know where that's going to take your business at. Because it's like, oh, we might be in the same field, but she giving me this platform to do what I do.
No, I ain't selling
even though we do
this. I ain't selling that now. But I sell your brownies. I sell all of those things.
Yes, that's
I ain't
right.
doing that.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna stay in my lane. But I'm gonna give you a lane in my lane.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's
what it's all about. You giving a lane in your lane.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's
a lane in your lane.
I'm definitely working on that. But enough about me. The last question was, what in the world, and I mean in the entire world, do you think should be free?
Should be free?
What's one thing in daily life?
I'm gonna just throw that thought out on the trash.
Oh no, you gonna say it because you said it in the text.
I can't say it right now.
Oh no, you gonna say it.
You go first and then I go.
No. What in the world? He said Pootie Tang should be free. Nigga, stop giving them $40. Just
I want to hear y'all response. I might come up with something.
Somebody's gonna like you enough for free.
$40. That's
somebody's gonna like you enough to give it to
you tell me what should be free.
What should be free in the world?
Mm-hmm.
In the world. Oh my God, what would I want to be free?
And even thinking from a business aspect, like what is one thing that you, if you wish you could just take that off of paying?
Overhead.
What would you?
Overhead.
Rent.
Girl.
Thank you. Overhead.
Child.
Rent should be free.
And
we don't even
come with the
pay the other
benefits.
stuff, the gas,
and still come with the benefits.
The phone.
Please.
I would say rent. Rent should be free.
I'm with that. Please give me free.
Because we need somewhere to live where everybody gonna be out on the street.
Oh, we got somewhere to live. They just ain't in good places.
They don't care. They don't care. Just add them on Martin Luther King on 83.
But I want to say thank you for definitely coming through.
Yes.
I didn't know how many of my family members knew you. I think it was my cousin Nicole who knew you. She was like, "Oh my God, I've been following her for so long." I was
like,
like,
my side.
I just found out about her. What you know about it? She was like, "Yes, I've been following her and all her events." I was like,
I told you, King. I told you. You don't know.
Yeah, people know you out here.
Baby.
I see, and it's so crazy because I didn't know that I was so known until like one day I was in the market and this lady like ran up to me and she was like, it's Konfident Kreations. And I laugh about that a lot because a lot of people, they call me that now, and I'm like, good. You finally made it when somebody can call you by your business name
and create. Like Carisha said, you gotta call me Carisha. Because I'm like, nobody knows Keyshawn no more. Everybody just call me Miss Konfident Kreations. No, they gotta be a cousin to call you Keyshawn. You're calling.
It's like now my regular name is You Family, but everybody else is like Miss Konfident Kreations. So I'm so grateful. And that's the thing, when I first started my business, that was like one of my prayers, like, God, just get my name out there. Like, let people know who I am so that I can, do your work. Yeah. And it's like, it's such an amazing feeling to know that people know who Konfident Kreations is. So what I would say to like other business owners is just, and then like you said, Ern, I would, listen, I'm the type, I post so I can't post no more. I post when nobody's not.
It's 2 a.m. I see ding. I said,
and it's very strategic. It's very strategic. I post when I'm like, let me see who up right now. And people really be up the same time that I'm up and like ding, ding, ding. So it's like, it's such a blessing.
Yeah,
people know your business name.
Let me ask y'all a business question because y'all ain't gonna never let us out of this room.
Yes.
Alright, so everybody on here got an Instagram. Do y'all like it better when y'all post to y'all story and y'all see the views, or you post to your page and you see the likes?
I like when I post on my page and I see the likes.
I don't even look
from my page because you don't look.
I don't look at views or likes.
I like the views.
And probably because I'm still on a lower pole, so I'm just posting because it's fun and I'm trying to get my name out there.
And I do that
so
too.
I don't even look.
So for me, since I'm in the event planning field, and I have to sell myself. Like I have to people.
You are the product.
Before they book me, they want to see what I'm capable of and what I can do. So I like to see like the likes because I'm like, oh, they watching what I did this weekend, they liked what I did last weekend or whatever. But it's like to see. I mean, I think in my story.
You kind of forced to look at the story sometimes.
Yeah, you kind of forced to look at the story, but I think, like I said, even back to me, like posting like just inspirational posts and things like that has nothing to do with my business itself. People come to my page for stuff like that, and that was just one of the tools I always use. Like, okay, now I got their attention, so now they're gonna be able to see what else that I am capable of doing or can do, and that's where the likes come in at. So
did you join TikTok yet?
I do have TikTok, and it's so crazy. When I first joined, I was like making a lot of TikToks, and then I just fell off. It's too much. I would like to just hire somebody that can make TikToks for me because I can't.
Well, we got somebody here.
Well, now you got Stan.
We'll plug you.
Yeah, I'm like I can't keep up with this TikTok shit. It's
posted the TikTok.
It takes me a whole hour to make one TikTok. It takes me like a whole hour. So I'm like I have the content.
TikToks that's on there.
I'm like I have the content.
My new thing is come by with me. Just come by with me.
Yeah.
Well, you had a question on the flyer, so we can't let you get out of here before you answer that. Who is Konfident Kreations? Like bare bones.
Not Keyshawn, because you giving us Keyshawn all
who is
night.
Konfident Kreations?
Who is Konfident Kreations? So Konfident Kreations is a strong black queen who is just trying to make a way, make some financial stability for her family, and help other people to have amazing events to, bring family and friends and everybody together to just live life and just have a good time because, the world we living in right now and everything is just up in the air. So with me, hosting my events and things like that, and I do want to get into that before we end. I do have so I have some upcoming events.
Give it to
no, that was our next question.
What
was next?
Okay, so my whole idea with getting the studio space, of course, to rent out to my clients and things like that to be able to host the events. And then there you can always hire me for decor services. So some of my clients, they will hire me to do decor. Or you can just rent just the space and do your own decor.
Did you just get paid twice?
Yes.
Okay,
and it's been, oh my gosh, it's been such a good feeling. Like for instance, this weekend, I have events, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I don't even have to decorate. I just have to go let these people in and go about my day. Come back and let them know.
Mailbox money?
Yeah. So it's like, that get money in your sleep type thing. That's coming soon. But another... It is, but not as frequently as
it don't matter, baby.
But yeah, so what I would say is the purpose of me having an event space as well, because like I said, I like to be social. I love to host events and things like that. So I want to start having like events like during the week. And next week, I know everybody loves Cinco de Mayo. We are having a Cinco de Mayo celebration at the studio. Tickets are only $10. We're going to have Mexican eats. We're going to have a cash bar. And shout out to my caterer, Siblings Catering.
Shout out to Siblings Catering.
And then my bartender,
my amazing engineer, put her name right there.
So my caterer is Siblings Catering, and my bartender is Cocktail Genie Gels. So they're both going to be in the building servicing us. And that's another thing, I love Mexican food, and I just love tequila and everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Where can you get the tickets?
Tickets are on Eventbrite, and they're also, you can cash at me at Kofident Brand. The link is in my bio on Konfident_Kreations to get tickets.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So Kofident with a K, Kreations with a K. So you'll get that. You can get the tickets in the bio. And another event we have coming up, May 19th, is Wind Down Wednesdays. Yes. So we are going to start doing I haven't decided if it's going to be every Wednesday or probably like one Wednesday out of the month. But we're doing Wind Down Wednesdays just for people who getting off work, who want to have a good time.
You want to take my money.
They come and sip some wine. Those tickets are also $10. And we're just going to have a good time. I just have the idea of just adult fun because we have been through so much with this pandemic and things like that. So I just want to create a nice comfortable atmosphere. I definitely sanitize my building
I was about to
all
say.
the time.
She posted it.
Yes, listen, if you go follow the studio at 411, you're going to see me cleaning, you're going to see me Lysoling. I'm not playing with this coronavirus. But I just wanted people to just be able to come somewhere like small and intimate and have like a good time. And so that's another event. And then we have a lot of nice events lined up for the summertime. So, it's not coming in.
Oh no, I just the noise.
Yeah, so we just have a lot of nice events coming up for the summertime as well, and that's just one of my goals, to just start having like weekly events that people can come and enjoy on a weekday.
And where is it located?
So we are located at 438 Main Street, Unit 3, and that's in Ricerstown, Maryland, 21136.
Yeah,
So we're actually like 10 minutes away from Iron and on
Straight up
Road.
Ricerstown.
Straight out Ricerstown Road. We right there.
Even if you up Hawkeyes, just
Even if you up Hawkeyes, 15-minute drive, straight up Ricerstown Road.
Well, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yes, I'm so thankful.
I appreciate
Thank you. So much
you.
for having me.
Oh, but she's so fancy. She came with the pins and the business
Oh
cards.
yes. So I did.
Check her out, y'all. Check her out.
Muscle.
She not playing.
Yeah, so I do have some pens for y'all and some business cards.
Holla at your girl, one.
This is my thank you. And all my information.
Listen, we
Of course, we know. It's on Vince.
She
I know it
is
wasn't a white pen.
professional. She's clean. And she's
Thank
transparent.
you.
She told you all of that. If you log into Vib3z Podcast on all major platforms,
Everywhere, baby.
come holla at us. Well, we thank you so much, Keisha. Give it up.
Yes, thank you. Such an amazing experience. I'm so happy. Y'all,
And I hope
y'all made me feel like I was at home.
So I want to move forward with your podcast, and you can always run it.
Yes, listen, y'all know I'm gonna hit y'all up when I'm ready to get started, because I don't know where to start.
Don't worry, we got
Listen, honestly, any questions, you can always DM us. You know, you got my number. You can text us, and we'll help you along that journey.
Thank you so much.
I'm definitely
One
going
of
to
the
see some
reasons why
business
this
your way
even-
now.
Yeah,
But one of the reasons why this even started was the help other entrepreneurs and showcase other entrepreneurs who are not like Baltimore famous. And it's nothing against y'all. I love y'all, but it's a lot of talent in the city that needs to be broadcasted. So giving everybody an opportunity without having to pay $50 for promo.
Listen, I paid the $50.
I understand. He hit you up every chance he gets.
We ain't gonna talk about that. But this has been another amazing episode at the Vib Studios now. You know.
Yeah.
Say it again. Hold on,
Yeah.
Engineer. We'll put it right there. VibStudios.com. You know. In another episode with the lovely Creations with a K, of course.
Yes,
And let us know all of your social media so they can follow you, as well as the address again for your studio.
Yeah, sure. So you can follow me at Konfident with a K _Creations on Instagram. For the venue space is the studio at _11. And then our website is www.confidentcreationsandevents.com. Once again, that is all with a K.
And it's just like that.
Yeah.
And we done. We up out of here.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.